I'm joined live from Hong Kong by Liu, head of Greater China Economics at ANZ Banking Group. So welcome to you, sir. Tell me, this was quite a shock. Can we trust the figures?
Yes, actually, this is not very surprising. If we look at last year's number in March, we also had a quite large trade deficit. So this is mainly driven by a seasonal pattern as the Chinese exporters rushed their orders in January. And this factor will not last. We think that a quick rebound will come in March.
So you think it's going to be back to business as usual from next month, but did any of this figure have anything to do with the political timing? You have the National People's Congress going on right now.
Indeed, this trade figure will make it easier for Premier Yuan to talk about China's exchange rate policy. As we know that China has always argued for a gradual approach to renminbi appreciation. This number will look very favorable for this type of policy. But on the other hand, if we look at China's inflationary pressure and also China's imported inflation through high oil prices and high commodity prices, we think that fast renminbi appreciation will still be a preferred policy going forward.
Why then is there so much resistance to allowing further appreciation of the yuan? You rightly say it would kill two birds. It would fight that inflation that's rising and also help boost domestic demand.
Well, we have seen some easing of resistance against the fast renminbi appreciation. As mentioned by the Premier in his report to NPC, he said that China will use all means, including using its foreign exchange reserves to contain inflation pressure. Meanwhile, Commerce Secretary Chen Deming also mentioned that China will promote imports and also stabilize exports. You can see that import policy will be an important part of the inflation fighting framework. In that sense, we would see that a stronger currency is rather consistent with promoting imports in China.
But the Chinese government is clearly very concerned about unrest. One of the things that we have learned from the NPC is that they're going to spend more money for the first time on domestic security than they are on the military. So surely they've got to balance this situation where exporters do not want to see a higher yuan, but yet the middle classes want to see more purchasing power. Is unrest at the forefront of their minds here?
Well, I think such concern is diminishing as we have heard many anecdotal reports and also the statement from the Chinese Labor Ministry that Chinese coastal region is running short of labor and wages as a result are rising at a fast pace. So I do not think that a slowdown in Chinese exports will cause substantial unemployment problem in China's coastal region.
Okay.
Meanwhile, don't forget that imports can also create a lot of jobs, especially in the service sector.
Liu-Gang from ANZ Banking Group, we thank you very much for joining us.